Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Hey, great day, everyone. I'm Deloris with CEO of Divine Connections. So excited. Want to personally invite you to Divine Connections 12th magazine anniversary. We're going to have vendors and speakers and sponsors and gospel groups, and we want you to be a part. So get your ticket before February 20th to get yourself featured in Divine Connections magazine. The link below, and I will see you there. That is Saturday, March 26th. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Great day, everyone. Hope all is well. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. So excited about the event that is coming up. Divine Connections 12th magazine anniversary is going to be Saturday, March 26th in Hall River, North Carolina. We're going to have vendors, we're going to have speakers, we're going to have great things going on, people networking, and it's going to be an exciting time. So make sure, if you have not got your ticket yet, to go ahead and get your ticket at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. Okay, tickets are $45, and we look forward to seeing you there. Now, if you get your ticket in before February 20th, that will be great, because then you will be featured also in Divine Connections magazine for this quarter. Now, if you do it after February 20th, you'll be in the next quarter magazine, but you can still, of course, attend the event. All right, so great things are going on. Again, like, share, and send a message about Divine Connections. And here are some opportunities that you can be a part of. If you are interested that for your business or your ministry to be a part, you can advertise in Divine Connections magazine, either half page or full page. All right, so you can do that, and the ad runs 3 months. Again, a great special is going on right now because of my event that's coming up, and we're celebrating women. So if you want to take advantage of that, you get your tickets at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events, and tickets are $45. But if you get the special, especially before February 20th, you can also get a fourth of a page in the ad, in the magazine, as well as attend the event, and that is a major special. All right, so make sure you connect with that. Our vendors are set, our speakers are set, and so we're just looking for you to come and enjoy and network, and we're going to make it happen. So great opportunities are right among us. All right, so if you want to join our email list to stay connected with what's going on with Divine Connections, go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news. All right, and then join our email list. We are also on Facebook as Divine Connections Marketing. So go ahead and follow that page and like that page. Instagram, we are on at Divine Connections. So follow us on Instagram. And we also have a YouTube channel as well, The Divine Connections. All right, so it's The Divine Connections. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button of what is going on so you can stay connected with Divine Connections. Okay, awesome. If you have not received your copy of this current quarterly magazine thus far, get your copy at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. Great things are going on, and we can connect you with great people and great things and great products and great ministries and resources that is going on in the communities. Okay. All right, so it's all about connecting and making that connection. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor for this program before and after the show on Wednesdays between 3 and 6, we have sponsorship spots available for only $150. If you have a 30-second commercial, you will be played before or after the event, okay? I mean, after the interview. And we will continue to do that for 3 months. The more people see you, the more they know who you are and what you do, and they will want to connect. All right. So that's a 3-month agreement for $150 to be on the show as a sponsor. All right. We love being consistent, and we also like to share information of who's out there and what they're doing and what they provide. All right. And next on our agenda, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, for your ministry, for your book, for your gospel group, for your event, anything that you have going on, and you want to get a little more active or a little action, a creative edge to show people who you are and what you do, we will love to serve you and do a 30-second and a 60-second commercials. And for details about that, you can go to Divine Connections Magazine at gmail.com. And I am so honored that my book is here. So if you have not got a copy yet, get a copy. It is on Amazon, and you can go to the link below for even more detail. That the name of the book is The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. All right. And so it talks about different strategies of how I've built my empire thus far, and some things that are wisdom tips of how I have maneuvered throughout my life to make things happen. Okay. And then I love the key with the faith, because that's what it takes to make it happen. All right. So definitely get your copy of that. And again, the event that's coming March 26th, Saturday, is going to be at Beyond Measure Ministries, Hall River, North Carolina. So that's between like Greensboro and Durham, not that far. It's actually, in Burlington, exit 150. And we're going to start at 11 o'clock. We're going to celebrate together. We're going to have gospel groups, speakers, vendors, sponsors. We're all going to come together. And mostly important, we're going to be celebrating women. So that's why the major special is going on again. If you want to get a spot in this magazine by February 20th, go ahead and lock in your spot. If you can attend, great. If you can't attend, you can still get the advertisement spot for right now by February 20th. All right. So we just have a couple on our days. It's not that far from here, and we're going to make it happen. All right. Wonderful. And I believe we have just one more announcement, and that is I am honored to be a part of the Rhythm of Gospel Awards, and you can continue to vote till March 5th. Go to that website, click on online voting. I am number 57 and 62. Now, you do have to vote in every category in order for your vote to register. So vote for somebody, even if you don't know anybody in those categories, at least one person. Be a blessing to them. And then when you get down to number 57 and number 62, make sure you connect with Divine Connections, or actually vote for Divine Connections, Deloris Williams, to make it happen. And we greatly appreciate your vote in advance. And so we're definitely excited about that. And just even getting honored is a blessing as well. But we like to win. Isn't that right? Because we are winners and we do have the victory. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So go again, that website is therhythmofgospelawards.com, and go to online voting. It's unlimited until March 5th. All right. Wonderful. And so today I have a wonderful guest on the line. She talks about finances, how to get your life together, how to get your credit together. She's also an independent gospel artist as well as an author. And so we want to hear more about that. So we're going to introduce Miss Weiner in the house. So hopefully I said that right. Did I say that right?
You did great.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you are more than welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And she also, you guys, is going to be a vendor at the event, so you actually get to meet her in person.
Yay.
So I'm definitely excited about that. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, so I am Weiner Crumbly. I'm the proud daughter of Caribbean parents. I was born and raised in the UK. I am now residing in the US, of course. I am married to a wonderful man. I am the mother of 2 adult sons, guardian to twin nephews, and grandmother to a 22-month-old baby girl.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm just so full of joy right now.
Awesome. Yes, I love that. I love that. So that seems to be well-rounded, wonderful kids and husband and grandkids,
Yes.
and just a blessing from God. And moving from the UK to the US.
Yes. Yes.
How was that transition?
So it was when I was younger. I came over when I was 17 and I actually had my 18th birthday here. I did attend a school called Andrews University. And, it was different. It was different. I had to learn a new culture and, assimilate and all of that. But I tell you what, you do what you do and you get where you need to go and, finish. And that is actually where I met my husband. So, good things.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's get into it. So now you reside in Charlotte, North Carolina?
In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Awesome.
Yes. And, been here a couple of years now and settling in. Didn't get to see as much as we wanted to initially because the pandemic hit kind of when we got here. But, it's a wonderful city and I know there's so much more for us to explore. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So let's get into what exactly did you do. So where would you like to?
So I am actually a former clinical lab scientist, currently known as a medical lab scientist. And so I worked in that field for 33 years. We're the people that actually work in the laboratory. So we do a lot of testing and all of that. And we're the ones that give the physicians results so they can make diagnoses, right? So I was in that field for over 30 something years. And the last 20, I think it was 22, was in leadership in different hospitals around the US. And in 2019, I made a transition out of healthcare and made a decision to do something else with some of the gifts and talents that, God had gifted me with. And I walked away from corporate America and decided I was going to try my hand at coaching. But prior to that was when I actually started to look into music, writing music, and was able to collaborate with some really great producers and started the whole journey of independent gospel artist. Okay. So now I am still very much into music, but my full time is as a success coach, but also really pushing financial literacy, and especially within our community.
Awesome. So what drove you? What did you see in the community to show that you wanted to position yourself to help people in that arena?
So, there is like over 1 trillion people that are in credit card debt. And a lot of the baby boomers, I think it's like 56%, they literally have, less than 10,000 for retirement. And they don't have anything for like a rainy day fund. Yeah. So when you think about those things, and I have made some faux pas in my past with credit and understanding how it works, and just really understanding now that we have been exposed to so much more, and there's so much more that we should be able to do. So really educating people on the importance of credit, but also the importance of setting themselves up and their families for success through life insurance protection. Sometimes we don't want to talk about that because it's uncomfortable, but ultimately if we care for and plan for the ones that we love, it'll be a smoother transition. So just really educating people. And a lot of us didn't get this education in schools, even now that it's not readily available. So just really understanding that, yes, I was in healthcare in the physical wellness, but now I'm in the financial wellness arena. I'm in that lane now. So making sure that as well-rounded as we can be to protect ourselves and the families, the ones that we love.
Awesome. So for those who don't understand, because we may have some younger or older individuals, what's the importance of credit? What is the score range in between credit, and why should you have high credit or work on your credit, and what does it help you do in the future?
Yeah. So the range starts from like the 300s all the way to the 800s, right? And a lot of us are right in that 599 phase, right in there, that score number. So when it comes to being able to purchase a home or purchase a car, even get an apartment or a job, they will pull your credit. And based on that credit score, it's either a positive answer or a negative answer, or a positive answer with certain requirements, which means possibly a high interest rate, or a larger deposit or things like that. So a lot of people don't realize that there are 5 things that really make up your credit score.
Okay.
And within that, it's your payment history, how long you've had, or the amount that you've got outstanding, for instance, on a loan or a credit card. It's the length of time that you've had the credit. If you've had any new, credit inquiries in the last 12 to 18 months. And also it is the type of credit you have, revolving, or if it's an installment loan. All of those things make up your credit score. The largest amount is the 35%, which is the payment history. So paying those bills on time and being consistent with that really does make a difference. It really does make a difference. So it's just really just wanting to educate people more, and starting at the younger age too. So a company that I affiliate with is actually very involved in that, and they have what they call a YFL program that actually puts training in schools. We actually will go into schools, and if you have a classroom of at least 30 students or so, we can give this additional class, and they'll get their certificate, but they could get real financial literacy education. In addition to that, we also do help families with the cost of education for college. So if a young person that's in their senior year, for instance, they can apply for our scholarships and get that assistance that they need. So, again, it's really about just educating folks to live the abundant life that God wants us to live. First of all, but moving away from, just thinking things will take care of themselves, and living that life of mediocrity, because we really should be living that abundant lifestyle, because we are daughters of the King, sons of the King. Yeah.
That is right. Awesome. Now there's 2 things, a couple of things I wanted to go back over. You talked about 2 different types of credit, secure, and what was the other one, and give the difference of the different types of, I think, was it credit?
So what I was talking about was actually the 5 different things that make up the areas that make up your credit score. And there are, our company also offers an unsecured credit card that will help people to boost their score also. But yes, there is secured and unsecured debt.
But all right, so explain the secured and the unsecured debt.
So secured debt is where you have to have collateral. So basically you go for a loan, and they want to make sure that you have collateral that you can put up against whatever that debt is. Whereas an unsecured loan does not require that. My company also offers unsecured loans for those that, if you want to get into real estate investing, fix and flips, if you even want to just go for a cosmetic surgery. Right? We can help you get that funded also. So just really some nice options that are available out there. But again, it all comes back to your credit, making sure that you have that minimum credit score so that you can actually be qualified.
Awesome. And then go a little bit more in detail about the scholarship that you were talking about that you guys have available as well.
Yeah, so it's called the YFL, and that's the Youth Financial Literacy Program, and it has been in existence for several years now. They literally are funding over, I think it's like 600,000 so far in 2020. This
Mhm.
last year, I think they've jumped that amount. So it's going to be pretty significant when I get those final numbers in for 2021. But
Mhm.
the fact is that, we are supporting financial literacy at a younger age. And
Yeah.
again, for people my age and, even, the Gen Xers, which I fall into barely, but the baby boomers, we just didn't get that education, or we didn't come from a background that had, excess funds to set us up financially, for the future. So really being able to start at a younger age, the middle school students is where we can get that program into the schools and
Mm.
allow them to get the financial literacy information. But then as they grow up and they're going into the high school years and they get to that point where they're wanting to go to college, we can help them to apply for those scholarships. So
Awesome. Awesome. I know when I was in college, I had a full scholarship at Central, then I transferred to Salem State. And basically, I made them give me money every semester. So I only graduated with paying $700 in cash for my education because there was funds available, and I made them
awesome.
give it to me. I did my part now.
Awesome.
I'm saying I paid bills on time and did all of that and applied for different things. So that is definitely a great opportunity. And then at the age of 27, still using those same habits of paying things on time, making it happen. I got a house built at the age of 27. And it was a
Awesome.
phenomenal opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can, and I got the
Yep.
first time home buyers, whatever it was called, the first time home buyers,
The loan
yeah,
or
loan.
grant.
So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for that, and it was great benefits for that. So even if
Awesome.
it was two separate ones, so even if I stay here 20 years, the second one I don't even have to pay back. So that was definitely phenomenal as a 27-year-old single woman. Just making it happen, having great
Yep.
habits of paying bills on time, doing what you're supposed to do,
Yep.
going to the first time home buyers class to learn some things on what it is about being a homeowner and how that benefits as well.
Yep.
So, um,
Congratulations to you. You
oh,
did it
well,
right.
thank you. Now I want to pay it off. That's the next step. Okay, Lord, I got it. Thank you. Without now, I want to pay
That's
it off.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so,
Yeah.
that's some great things with that. So definitely make sure you
Absolutely.
guys stay connected with that. And so now let's go into you being an author. Tell us about your book and how that.
So how that started was I literally was trying to finish my own book.
Mm,
And life circumstances got in the way. And at the time I was still working a job, and I couldn't balance my time. I couldn't balance my time well. And so then I decided, you know what? I'm going to share the opportunity. I'm
yeah.
going to share the opportunity. But what came out of that was that it became a part of my company, where
Mhm.
Hers Anthologies is actually now, a best-selling author, and we have, well, the medium for the authors. And so now we have another book that's coming out. So I'm sharing the opportunity because a lot of people are like myself. They want to write.
Mhm.
They may not know where to start. They just might feel like they don't have the time. And a lot of times we need to get out of the excuses
Yeah.
and get to start it. Just do it. So
Yeah.
actually being able to write a chapter has helped folks start their real book for themselves. So that's
Mhm.
the story for how it started. So yes, Hers Anthologies has been fortunate to be involved in us being bestsellers for the book Overcomer.
Mm.
And we have a new one coming out the end of the month, beginning of March, called Seasons. And I am
Mm.
working with a group of wonderful women who are truly newer to authorship. And so, again, my platform really encourages folks to step out of the box and do those things that you're purposed to do, right? So,
Yes.
in addition to being financially literate, but also, looking at other streams of income, but try those things that you have gifts and talents for. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of us have the gift of writing, but for whatever reason, we just don't start. We don't start. So given the opportunity to actually at least start with a chapter has
Yes.
been really rewarding for so many, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
And we have folks that are ranged in various different ages. I think the oldest person is 80 years old.
Oh wow.
And that actually is my mother. And I'm
Wow.
so proud of her
Yes. Yes.
because it's really something to say that you're going to do something and then you feel like life just goes on and you don't do it and then you give up, but she
Mm-hmm.
didn't give up, and she's doing her thing, so I'm so proud of her, and of course
That
the
is,
other ladies too.
yeah, that is awesome. 80 years old, life
Mhm,
is still in you, and to accomplish
mhm.
something like that is a blessing. I know my mom and my father raised us very well, and then my mom had a desire to go back to school and graduate, and she did that after we had finished growing up at the age
Yeah.
of 65. She went back and achieved her goal and got the degree that she wanted. So
Mhm.
that's encouraging for those that are 50 older, 60 and older,
Yeah.
80. God, as
Yeah.
long as God continues to give you breath and you are still here,
Amen.
whatever He has for you to do, press forward, make it happen. And we're definitely excited about that. Definitely excited about
Exactly.
that. Yeah, I
Exactly.
can only imagine what she did when she accomplished that goal at 80 years old.
you know um Mom is so humble. And
Yeah,
she is actually my ultimate mentor. Like
yeah.
your mom, she went back at a later age and went to college after
Mm,
raising us as children. And she actually stepped into the entrepreneurial space with something she
nice.
wanted to do. So she's
Yeah.
a designer, dressmaker, and she actually made my wedding gown and that of my sisters too. And phenomenal, phenomenal skills. But I tell you, sometimes I think she doesn't realize how brilliant and awesome she is.
Yeah.
I don't know if she realizes it, but she definitely is a mentor for me. She definitely encourages me. She is like one of my biggest cheerleaders. And, just having someone like that in your corner is huge. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So
For
I'm
sure.
so proud of her. Yeah, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah. Well, same here. Send shout out from Divine Connections. We're grateful that she has
Yes.
made it happen for sure. What else?
Amen. Yeah.
What? Amen. What else do you have going on? Make sure we haven't missed anything.
So, as a recording artist, a gospel recording artist, I do
Mm-hmm.
have music that I will be working on later in the year. And so, really, the very last thing with the financial side, at least, is the insurance and the unsecured funding. So,
Mm-hmm.
all part of that financial literacy. So, once you have the credit, we can get the credit score of at
Mm-hmm.
least 650, 680. We can get you funding for whatever you need. But one of the big things I want to push is making sure that we have the proper protection.
Mm-hmm.
So, having life insurance is one thing, but having enough life insurance and the right kind of life insurance is really important.
Yeah.
So, when you're younger, you can do some things, thinking that you're invincible, and you might bypass tragedy and all of that, and you don't get the insurance until you're later. But the key is always get it when you're younger, when it's more affordable, because you can put it
Yeah.
out for 20, 30 years, and your health changes, things change
Mm.
in 10 years, much as 20 or
Yeah.
30. So
Yes.
getting the best bang for the buck. But it's really about being fiscally responsible and really caring
Mhm.
for the people that we love. Because
That's right.
even though we don't think anything's going to happen today, tomorrow,
Right.
we don't know.
That's right.
Our days are
That's
numbered. We don't know. And to really be mindful of the people that we are leaving behind, those
mhm.
people that are the ones that are going to be picking up the pieces, those
That's right.
people that are going to have to decide whether or not they can afford to live in the same house, those
Mm-hmm.
people that have to figure out how they're going to lay your remains to rest.
That's
So
right.
just being mindful of the family that you have, the people that love and care about you, and
Mm-hmm.
to just really set yourself up for success, and them for success. Leave them a legacy if you're able to do so. So just getting that message out that it's so important. And even for young children. So
Mm-hmm.
this is something that I didn't do when I had my young children,
Mm-hmm.
but I regret that, because even with young children, you don't know from day to day. I've had family members that have lost young children.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't think it's going to happen.
That's
You
right.
don't think it's going to happen to you, but
Mm-hmm.
things happen. We've got so many free radicals in the air, and there's so many things going on out there now. We don't know what's happening with the food that we're consuming. Our children are being exposed to so much more,
Yeah.
and it would be awful for them to somehow contract some sort of disease state, and then you don't have the insurance to cover
Mm-hmm.
them, because at that point it'll be difficult for coverage, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so, it's just something to think about,
That's right.
And, the one thing I don't ever want to do is to have to, you know, pretty much have to console somebody that I know that I met with as a licensed insurance agent that decided, you know what, not now. And then
Mhm.
something tragic happens.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm just really very passionate about that. Live life and live it more abundantly, but make sure that we're taking care of our fiscal responsibilities in the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know that with me, I try to cover the basic things. I don't do a lot of extra, but the insurances, the health insurance, the life insurance, the car insurance, those are the things that are priority. And I try to make sure that I take care of. And like you said, with life insurance, you definitely want to make sure that you are, when you're in your good mind and your good sense, while you can, what, uh-huh, that you are making decisions that you're able to take care of responsibility or put
Absolutely.
things in place for responsibility. So it wouldn't be a tragic if something were to happen to you, or your parents, or whatever, that you have something in place just in case something does happen, because
Absolutely.
we are going to leave this earth one day, and you want to be prepared,
Yes.
and you just never know. So you want to make sure that you're covered. You want to make sure your
Yes.
parents are covered. If you have kids, you want to make sure they're covered. What if something happened to your kids? Where are they going to go? Have all of those things in line.
Wills and trusts, the things in order. Yes.
Yes,
And we provide
absolutely.
that too. Wills and trusts.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Awesome, awesome,
And
awesome.
power of attorney. So there's
Yeah.
financial power of attorney and there's health
Mhm.
power of attorney. So we provide that too. So just really being mindful and just getting ourselves in order, right?
That's right. That's right. Because if you don't, then there is chaos, and then
Absolutely.
family, and I thought I was gonna get this and all of that, but
Yes,
if
yes,
it's in writing and it's prepared
yes.
right, well, like I said, when you're in your right mind, then things can go smooth. So just get things in order, so
Absolutely.
won't be a burden, to the loved ones that are left here.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely. All right. So let's share some information how we can get in contact with you. If they have any questions or anything, how can they contact you?
So you can visit my website at hersucceeding.com. That's
Mm-hmm.
www.hersucceeding.com. Or you can email me at info@hersucceeding.com. Or you can actually call me at 704-774-3990. And just as a side note,
Mm-hmm.
HERS is an acronym
Mm-hmm.
for having every reason to smile and succeed.
I
Why?
love it.
Because I believe that God has given us the power to push through any adversity, and we
Yes.
have no reason but to succeed in life.
Come on. Absolutely. I love it. Say what it stands for again.
Having every reason to smile and succeed.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Anything else you have coming up you want to share before we leave?
So there will be some more books this year. There'll be music coming out, and I do have a new line. I'm so
Okay.
excited about this. It's in the works. So be looking for that.
Awesome. 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 Well, congratulations to you and what you do, and especially educating individuals on the credit, the life insurance, getting yourself in order, the resources, the scholarships, the books that you have, and a gospel artist. You're doing phenomenal things in the community. She's also, again, going to be at the event on March 26th, so you can actually meet and greet her face to face there. If you have any questions with anything, her contact information is below. And anything else you know, so leave us with a word of encouragement.
Listen, it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. Don't let age be a reason for you not to try. Remember, heads up, crown on, because the best is yet to come.
I love it. I love it. And this is Ms. Crumbly, and I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. Make sure you are very welcome. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm going to turn it over to our sponsors. Hey, great day, everyone. I'm Deloris Williams with CEO of Divine Connections. So excited. Want to personally invite you to Divine Connections 12th magazine anniversary. We're going to have vendors and speakers and sponsors and gospel groups, and we want you to be a part. So get your ticket before February 20th to get yourself featured in Divine Connections magazine. The link below, and I will see you there. That is Saturday, March 26th. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it